Hi guys, I'm Ram Agarwal. You are watching my channel 52 Pixels. Let's get started. Hi guys, in this tutorial, we are going to see how to create a watermark or a digital signature using the signature. So to start with, this is the signature that we are going to work with today in this tutorial. Of course, this is not my the signature, but for this tutorial, let's consider this is my signature. And for you to try out, you can work around with your original signature as well. It would work the same way that it works with this particular one. But for that, you will have to do is just you can start by making sure that you have a plain white paper so that you can draw your signature on that particular paper, and just start by drawing that signature on that paper using a broader black color marker or a sketch pen so that it's visible and it can be distinguished quite well with Photoshop. Now once done, if you have a scanner, you can just scan the document, or using your mobile phone itself, you can just click the picture and send it to your desktop. And once you are done with getting the picture or the scan of the particular signature, what you can do is just open it in Photoshop and it would look something just like this. So let's suppose this is my signature. For that, just to enhance the colors, what I'm going to do is just go to filter. Under filter, I have something called as camera raw filter. So you can just use that camera raw filter option, and using that option, what you have to do is just increase the whites and decrease the black so that the paper is a little more white and the letters are a little more darker. So that's what we are going to do. So start by pressing Alt on the whites and just drag this one until you see some artifacts. So artifacts are this little pixelation or the dots that you see, which we don't want. So make sure that when you're using the whites and the blacks, make sure that the pixelation is not appearing on the screen. So as you can see, currently the pixelation is not appearing, so whites are set to 75. Now blacks are to be taken towards the negative side. So same way we are just going to work with the same thing. Again, tap and hold the Alt key and then just drag it towards the left until you see any artifacts. So as you can see, again I'm seeing the pixelation or the artifacts. So I can just take it towards the right a little bit so that the artifacts are not seen. And as you can see, okay, I've got updates anyways. So as you can see over here, around at -60, I've got all these the color is brightened up and the text color is darkened just the way I want it. So I can now just click on OK, and as you can see, the image has changed quite a bit, and that's what we need for this particular tutorial. Now once you are done with this one, you can just go to select, and under select we have something called as color range. Go to color range, make sure that the select is not sampled colors. Yours might be looking somewhat like this, but make sure it is not sampled colors. Tap on this drop down, and over here from the drop down just select shadows. So it is going to select all the darker regions, and the brighter regions are going to get expelled out. So this is my selection. You can work around with the fuzziness and range depending upon your signature and the intensity of the colors in that particular image. But for me, this is suiting quite well, so I can just click on OK. So as you can see, I've got this complete selection around the text. So may it be the numbers or the text, it has got completely selected and just the way I wished it to be. Now I can just create a new layer before working anything. With this new layer, you can just go to edit. Make sure that the text or the signature is yet selected. Once the signature is selected, just go to edit and go to fill. In fill, we have the option of contents. So yours might be probably set at foreground color. Make sure you just go to black so that the selection gets filled up with black color. And once done, just click on OK. So as you can see, the image has got filled with black color and it looks more sharper and more blacker, you can say. So I can just delete this background layer, so drag it to the dustbin. Now if I just go to edit, under edit I have something called as define brush preset. So under this option I can just rename my brush, so I'll call it as 52. Okay, I'll call it as 52 pixels brush, or you can name it according to whatever you wish and what is convenient for you. So once done, you can just click on OK and then press Ctrl+D to deselect this particular selection. Now as you can see, you've got the brush of this particular size with this text. Using this brush, you can just add your watermark to almost every image that you wish to work with. So may it be a government document, or may it be some other document where you need to put your signature. So instead of just scanning that document, then taking the printout, again signing on the document, then taking the scan and uploading it, like doing the long way, what you can do is just make the brush of your signature and then import that document in Photoshop, and you can just use this brush and tap using, like, you can use your signature using this particular brush. You can also reduce or increase size just like other brushes. So if I want a smaller size, I'll just reduce the size and then just put it like a stamp on my document, somewhat like this. So I can change the color as well. Currently it is set to black. I can also make it work with red color. I can again increase or decrease size depending upon my requirement, and I can just do whatever I want with this particular brush, and this brush stays forever in your Photoshop. So whenever you need it, whenever you need to put a signature, you can just go to that brush, select the size, select the color, and get your work done very easily, very quickly. And as you can see, almost every color works with this one, and I can work around with every different size that I wish to. So this is that simple, and this is that convenient that you can just import the document, and just like a stamp where you just need to stamp that particular signature or a documentation, you can just use this particular brush as a stamp on any document or any image that you need to watermark or make a signature on. So once done, you can just save the document and do your work. So well, with that being said, it's me Ram Agarwal signing off for the day. See you in the next one.